First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Right to the air, it's Winston. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. A second down throw for Jameis. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. He's to the 25, and they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Purdy on 1st down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Again in the air for Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former #2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now Purdy. That's taken in. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Here's Purdy again. That is caught by the tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Carolina. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shaheed in motion. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Winston will work out of the pistol. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Winston to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be rated out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, New Orleans. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They put Wilson in motion. On first and 10, here's Winston. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On first down, it's Winston. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Shaheed in motion. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second and goal. From the gun, Winston. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That one, taken in. Garrett Wilson, touchdown 6. Gay to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A big play for the Panthers. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That is caught. What a throw. D.J. Moore. Touchdown, Panthers. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing, Jameis. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. That is a big gainer for the Saints. Pickup of 46 yards. Winston to throw on first down. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Winston looking to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The extra point by Gay is good. Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Play action, here's Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. Here's 2nd and 2. Give to Charbonnet. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one on target to Moore. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Bateman is the motion man. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, Purdy. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd down. Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Throwing again is Purdy. That one is caught beyond the pylon. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point. Panthers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. To throw, here's Winston. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Panthers have it. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Agnew on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. Will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. On first and 10, here's Winston. That's caught by Hunt. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. On first down, it's Winston. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Second down throw for Jameis. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Shaheed in motion. From the gun, Winston. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Shaheed in motion. On second down, Winston. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That'll be intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A first down throw for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
A second down throw for Winston. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
That's good for the Saints. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Winston to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Shaheed with the catch. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's got another one. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Agnew on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. That one is complete to McBride. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Purdy gonna put it up again. Now he takes off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete to McLeod. He is in. Ray McLeod. Touchdown, Panthers. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11, and another first down.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. That's taken in by Connor Hayward. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but